Hi guys, now we finished all the windows on the car. Today we're gonna start the wheels or the tires, and then also we're gonna do some shadows underneath the car. Let's do this. So the first thing I always do is make the wheel arches or fenders permanent, because that just gives me just cleaner look. That's what I like to do. So I'm gonna start from the end. You can use your French curves, obviously. You can do freehand. Sometimes I do freehand, but if you know me, you know I am addicted to my French curves. It's just so easy to draw with. You don't have to use fine liner here. Oops, I missed the line. That's fine, it's gonna be black. You can use black pencil or really anything that separates. You can even use the marker, but I think the markers are a bit thicker for this area. It's quite thick, so you better use fine liner. Anyways, it's kind of, it actually shows you better where the borders are. And this tire on the car is quite low profile, so here you can't really see much, so it's just gonna be a very thin black line. Yes. The car has a bit of a negative camber, so don't get surprised if the wheel is kind of sticking out. This is how the car actually sits on the road. There's a little bit of a negative camber on this Civic. It's gonna be the side skirt. I might just go to the other wheel as well, and now start kind of coloring out the whole thing. Oh, actually, if you want to do this as well, we can do that quickly. Well, not quickly, but take your time, guys. If it's still too fast for you, just pause it. Even you can even slow the video down. You can rewind it, watch as much times you want, as many times as you want, because if you haven't done it before, or you just need time to get into the rhythm or the routine, then it's nice to slow down and just stop if you have to, just think about. And then also if you have a spare paper next to your drawing, you can always experiment with your Mew marker, especially if you never used those colors. Well, we're just drawing some lines at the moment, so it's fine. You don't need the spare paper, but sometimes you do. Okay, let's go to the other one. When you do the wheels and tires and wheel arches, just make sure it's nice oval, not the eggy shape. I would say when you do the outlines, this is the yeah, probably the hardest part, because even if you trace it, you need to kind of, you know, you have to be super precise with that, otherwise it will look awful. And then in the beginning you don't see it, because you're happy with the result, and in time when you go back to your old drawings and you say like, oh, this tire has been a bit egg shape, or not the best. So I would say always check 2 times, 3 times. Does it look like on the picture? Does it look good? If I look at it, do I like it? Etc. So it's always good to go back and check. And sometimes when you get up and you take an hour break, you go for a walk, you have a lunch, or even, you know, you just pause the work and you start again tomorrow, or continue tomorrow. When you come back with fresh eyes, sometimes it looks absolutely different. So you go like, oh, why did I see that? I didn't see that before. But yeah, it's just because your eyes got used to it, and then when you come back with fresh eyes, everything is wow. You know, you can see the mistakes, or you can see where you can improve a little bit more, or you can fix things, or just draw things where you didn't see before. Especially with panel gaps, sometimes I wouldn't say rush it, but you just don't see, you don't double check, because I look up to my reference photo obviously a million times, but just miss it sometimes. There's one little line, and I'm looking at the picture, the finished one, and somehow it just comes to my mind like, whoa, I haven't done this line, and it's just missing it's like between 2 body parts. There's no gap. It's like one big body part, but obviously those are individual parts of the car. So yeah, don't rush it. Take your time, analyze it. Always compare to your reference photo. Whatever you have, you add whatever you were for. So the reference photo in this case is my drawing, which you saw that earlier this video. So I'm not doing it again, obviously. I'm doing it right now, and what you saw in the beginning of the video is the finished thing. So at this point, I don't even know how it's gonna look, but I know it's gonna be alright, because I trust myself. I've done a few hundred of these, so I'm not saying I know everything. Some people are better than me, I'm sure. Everybody is different, the style is a bit different. Some people don't even use fine liners. They just don't use it. They use pencils, which is fine. But I like it very clean. I like to separate the parts. So I see the borders, and the black is obviously the darkest color, and then everything else is all the colors are lighter, brighter. So I compare everything to the black one, and that's, and very rarely start with the light colors or even the body. I usually make the black parts and the glasses and everything, and then color the car. Okay, so I'm not gonna use the fine liner for the tire because it just doesn't look good. So what I'm going to do is I might use a fine liner just to do the size of the bumper, or yeah, the bumper. And I forgot to do this. Right, so you see the top, on the top of the tire, there's a little shine. That's the reflection of the surrounding and the sky. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna grab, let's go with a number 4 marker, and I'm just gonna paint the top of the tire. Later on I'm gonna use white pencil to make it more brighter there. Okay, the next one is number 5. And we can jump on number 7 straight away. I never used number 6 though. I think number 7, it would be my number 6. I will buy one day, but I don't really use that. I never had to. I was matching or mixing number 5 and number 7 without any problem, so I didn't feel that I need to buy a number 6 ice grays, but who knows, maybe I will buy one. So I'm on the blue black now because it's getting really dark here. And I stop here, and I'll use my black pencil, kind of blend it together on the top of the tire. Okay, and I'm gonna jump onto the black one because it's really dark here. You can't see any threads. I will leave the bottom of the tire white because when I draw the tarmac, I'm gonna get into over this line, and as we know that if I use a brighter color on a darker color, it's gonna kind of mix it up, and it's gonna be awful. You can always go from lighter to darker, but not the opposite way, because if you just if you go on a black with some brighter color, it's just gonna mess up the whole thing and it's gonna be a disgusting stain on it. Yeah, it's just not very nice. So I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. You see the line there? So I'm just gonna leave it like that, because I know I'm gonna use some grays. Okay. I think it's safe to say that the oval is looking pretty. Just want to go a bit thicker. So the rolling shot I chose it's very easy to do a rolling shot like this, because you don't have to do the wheels detail. So probably the next drawing will be something similar, so you can't see the wheel. So I just want to focus on something simple things, and obviously the paint job and a little bit details. But the wheels are it can be a bit tricky if you start now, if you just started drawing cars now. So I wanted to start with these kind of easier drawings, so you guys can catch up. And even with the even those guys who are experienced, it can be challenging. I'm not gonna lie to you, it can be challenging for some people, but I think it's doable and I think it's manageable. So yeah. Okay, let's do the other wheel. I gotta be careful here, because it's really dark here. It's hard to decide where the tire is. You will see on my drawing. Oh, this is dry already, so let's finish that part. So you can, so I'm just going to do some highlights here. Can't see much difference, so I'm gonna put a little white line here. Oh, and of course the inside of the wheel arch, it's black. I know I spent too much time on details. Right. Okay, let's do the top of this. So I would go 5 straight away on this. Okay. When I say 5, I mean ice gray 5. Ice gray 5 is the best for the colder grays. There's warm gray and cool gray. The cool gray would, do you think like, oh, it's also a colder tone, but it's not. It's kind of warmish. So yeah, ice gray. I use a lot of ice grays. That's number 7. I think I'm gonna have to jump straight to the blue black after this. Yeah, let's do that. Always checking if I'm still in the frame. Camera is rolling, that's fine. Actually, both cameras are rolling. Yes. Okay, black. I usually use blue black on tires because they are not as dark as the shadow. I know I'm using black now because the lights coming onto the car, this part is kind of in the shade, so it's in a very dark place, this side. Sometimes you see pictures when you see the threads, you can see, especially off-road cars. We're gonna do some of those as well. As more advanced or more time. So maybe about 6 to 8 videos should be enough to make drawings, so it doesn't get too boring or whatever. But maybe if you want, guys, we can, I mean, I can do a little bit more advanced or more difficult, more complex drawings, and an episode would be like 2 hours. I don't know. If you guys want it, I'll do it. It doesn't really matter to me like how long the video is, because I usually draw sometimes 20 hours on one picture or even more. I mean, if it's more cars or buildings, I spend 50-60 hours. It depends. But if you guys want to see that too, then anything you want. Yeah, leave your comment actually what kind of cars you want to see, what kind of projects you want to see me doing, and no, I'm gonna use the pencil here. Just need to do this on the profile. I know it's me, but I forgot to put a little tire shine on the bottom of this. That's it. I know, I'm not normal. Black. Okay. This is a lower car. I like it. Actually, I want the same car, same color. I chose this car because I said, oh, okay. I'm gonna do a drawing, put it on my wall, manifest it. And maybe I can buy one for myself one day. I think the used car market will also well, people won't sell this car because they will stop making this in Europe, the FL5 Civics, unfortunately. Well, lucky for me that I live in the UK, so I should be able to import one of those from Japan. So we'll see, but I think it's gonna keep the value anyways. These cars are really keep the price. Even the previous model is still quite expensive. And also people just don't really want to get rid of that. It's really hard to find the FK8. I was looking at the one of the website you can buy cars here in the UK, and I've seen a lot of these with big money, and the previous ones, the FK8s, up money, maybe one or two, but people don't really want to sell these things, to be honest with you. And if I had one, I wouldn't sell it. Honestly, if I had one of these, I would just keep it like for 20 years. Keep it in good condition, because these cars are probably the last manual petrol cars which doesn't have hybrid system in it. Okay, so we have this. Gonna do some highlights. Okay, a bit more on the top, white one. I'm just never happy. I want to make it really, really nice. That's it. Okay, good. And basically the tires are finished. So the next thing I want to do is do some I haven't decided if I want to do background on this, because obviously it's a moving car. It should be displayed on or drawn on like a highway or at least a road. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some shadows that we can extend it. So I'll let you know later how I meant it. So if I decided to not to have background, that's fine, it's gonna look good. If I decide to have some little bit of background, I can extend it a little bit more, so it kind of puts it in 3D, if you know what I mean. So let's start with just the double zero, the double O. And if you're right-handed, now this is the part when you can just do this, but I have to kind of twist myself, and because obviously the camera and everything is set up, so I'm just gonna go do some lines like this. And I'm not sure if you can see that it's already started to melt, kind of. So, because I just touched the black one. So what I'm going to do is, so that was 00. And now I'm gonna jump onto simple 0. Okay. And I think I'm gonna skip the number 1. Actually, you can do some number 1 here and there, but not much because it gets really dark very soon. So yeah, I think, yeah, that's it. Maybe you don't use it. Number 3. So that gives the like the dominant shadow here. Okay, number 5, straight away. Skip the 4th one. I'm not gonna use too much 5 here, I think. I think I'm just gonna do 7 as well, straight away after this. Kind of blend it together here, just to get a bit darker. You can always use pencil, obviously, to make it darker and, you know, help with this transition from lighter to darker shades. And yeah, number 7. So in this place here, where the tire, the inside of the tire, and next to it, I think I'm gonna use number 5. Or number 4. It's drying out, this number 5, unfortunately. And that's it for number 7. I think you can jump onto the black. So now you can finalize the bottom of the tire. I'm gonna do another layer in a minute. until it's while it's still wet. You can go back with number 7, number 5, just to make this nicer. Blend it together. Maybe I would grab number 3, guys. I think the shadow comes out until here. Yep. Yeah, like that. And where was I? Oh, number 7, please. Sorry. Number 7. Just make it kind of straight. Black. Black. And now you can use a bit of pencil here and there and just make the whole thing a bit smoother. Just a gentle touch here and there. Okay. Okay, looks like the tires are done. I think I will stop for now for this episode. I think we're gonna do the insides in the next video. Just want to make sure it's all finished around this. When you watch this video, you will see, oh, probably not, but I'm trying to do at least 8 videos. I think this car deserves 8 episodes if we really want to make it really nice. And yeah, just because it's a simpler picture or a car. And when I say it, I mean the picture itself is not that hard. It's not that difficult, or it's not much going on. It's just nice colors, nice shapes, nice everything, especially without the spokes here, because it's a rolling shot, as we know. I think we still need about 7 hours to make this car, or even more. I really try to show you every single detail. I really try to do as slow as possible, but also just hurry up. I don't want to spend hours and hours on one section. Just want to let you know how I do these. All right. Okay. So yeah, it looks good. So if we want to extend it, then we can extend it. So next time we're gonna do the alloys, obviously, and the front shadow as well, just underneath the bumper. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.